This Survivor Series War Games match, this build up, this storyline, the people involved, this makes absolutely no sense at all. This is gonna be one of the worst, if not the worst, build up to a War Games match ever. Both teams don't make any sense. It hasn't been entertaining. The only person who I really think has at least somewhat got me a little hyped for this match is Cody Rhodes. Only him. He's the only one putting in the work, in my opinion, on his team in this entire feud in general. Um, I just don't. I mean, the match might be good. I mean, everyone's hyping it up just because of all the stars they have in this match. Just because you have good stars does not make it a good story, a good feud. I'm not even. I don't know. I'm not like I'm only watching it for Cody Rhodes because he's the only one who actually got me hyped for it. He's the only one carrying his team. So even though CM Punk is actually the one who's the main focus when it comes to the Vision, like CM Punk was the one feuding with the Vision first, so it's kind of his team. But Cody's the one who's actually doing most of the work, and he's been there. He's the one who has the more interesting promos in this whole build up. So I believe it's his team more than CM Punk's. I'm just keeping it real. Um, I don't see anything exciting, to be honest. The Brock is part of the match. He's on the heel side, even though he has no reasoning to be in this match, this feud. He has no purpose. It's just all for story because they want to have all the stars in one big match and one big story. But him siding with the Vision makes no sense. He's had issues with Drew McIntyre in the past. Drew was the one who took the belt away from him back in WrestleMania 36 2020, and now all of a sudden he just forgave him for that. I mean, it's stupid. He doesn't care about Logan Paul. I don't see, like, they want to push Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker as the next top stars, but yet they're getting outshined by guys like Brock Lesnar and Logan Paul when they're on the same team. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense at all. Seth Rollins was supposed to be the one in Brock's spot, but he got injured, so they replaced him with Brock, I guess. I don't know. Drew McIntyre doesn't seem too important in this. He's just there for whatever. He hasn't done anything great. This past year, he's been treated with disrespect. I don't know why they're fumbling him bad. Logan Paul's just a part timer. This whole Vision run has sucked, and I couldn't care if they win or not this Saturday at War Games. Um, as far as the faces, the team Cody, like I said, Cody's the only one that's actually done his part in the whole group. Everyone else is just like they put Roman in it because he does have some history with the Vision. Him and CM Punk obviously don't like each other, but I wouldn't doubt if they have some miscommunication in the match that causes them the match, or maybe Roman and Cody do, or Cody and Punk do, because their egos are all over the place. They're fighting over who's team captain, whatever. The Usos are involved, but they don't really they're not important in my opinion. They're just there for backup. So this whole feud sucks. It's pointless. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. There's nothing hype about it other than the fact that they're all it's a star packed match full of stars. That's it. But just because you have stars, if they're not willing to give us good, entertaining, segments for the build up for this match, I don't care. So I don't care who wins this match. If the faces do win, I mean, in my opinion, who would it benefit more? I would say the heels, especially if it's Braun Breaker who gets to win for his team to build up, him being the next top star. But I don't know. They're gonna find a way to fuck that up too. So this, hopefully the match is good. Honestly, I really do see the faces winning it, but there's probably gonna be, this is also gonna set up a future match between Roman and Punk, or maybe Punk and Cody. I don't know. I don't know. It's really hard to get excited when this whole build up, this whole year of WWE has sucked. I don't, man. I'm just so frustrated with, how do you, like? First of all, I'm tired of the War Games match itself. The first one they had in 2022 was great, but then as the years went on, it just started getting not as interesting, not as fun, not as cool. They only think it's gonna be great if they have a lot of stars in the one match. But the storytelling, the build, it has to be good. You can't just have good stars and expect us to like it. No, there has to be reasonings why they're fighting each other, why they're fighting for this, why they're fighting for that. And not only that, the champions are in the match, but they're not defending the belt. It's Survivor Series, one of the big four PLEs, and you have the champions involved in the fucking War Games match when they should be in a one-on-one championship match. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking stupid. Survivor Series isn't once what it was. Survivor Series isn't what it used to be. It used to be the traditional SmackDown versus Raw 5-on-5 elimination tag match. But now they're just doing this War Games match just simply off of star power. No, there's no good storytelling anymore. I don't see how Brock can coexist with any of his teammates because he doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself. How is he teaming with Paul Heyman when Paul literally turned on him kind of to join Roman in the bloodline? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense, Hopefully they give us some good spots in this match, good moments. Maybe someone turns heel. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But this whole build-up has been trash. Cody, I give it this has been a 1-star for my opinion, this build-up. Cody's literally the only thing, that makes me somewhat okay with this match happening. But even at that, it's still not all that, I don't really have anything else to say. Fuck this match, hopefully the match is just great, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out. Please like, please subscribe, I'm out. Peace.